Okay, and the last card is something to focus on, or something that's unknown for you to either ponder the message, think about it, meditate with it, see what actually it could mean or how it feels or sits with you. These are the Animal Spirit Oracle deck. Cow Spirit. Oh, the miracles are endless. Look at that. She's so beautiful, that cow. I don't know what it is, but I love cows anyhow at the best of times, but she is very, very beautiful. So let's get into, we have all the cards now, let's get into the messages and see what arrives. So this first column is health. So you started off with this beautiful Ace of Cups. You couldn't ask for a better card in terms of health. Now, for any of you who have been through health issues, this card will often say there's a blessing of some sort, there's a clearing, there's a guardian angel or an archangel watching over you, or your spirit guides, or something coming from the celestial realm to be benevolent, to be proactive, to be productive, to support, to nurture and protect you. So if you've got good health, then it feels as though this continues on, that it's flourishing. Now, for some of you, there is a degree of fertility in here. This is an egg or an ovum. So sometimes even conception of a pregnancy could happen. For some woman, there may be something in this part of the body, the eggs, the ovaries, that might be an area that you are looking at, or that does pop up in the month of May to be reviewed or looked at. We then had the Knight of Swords, and then we had the Hierophant. So the Knight of Swords is in terms of quick action, something quite fired up and fast paced. So some of you may feel something fast coming through that could be quite different than a normal subtle energy. It could be a quick something that you have, or that you pick up, or that you feel. It might be a headache, like a really bad headache one day and then it's gone. So it's not a lingering thing. It could also be a new concept or idea that comes to your mind around your health. It might be that some of you pick up the pace and start doing something really physically fast paced, like, I don't know, go running on a treadmill, or decide you want to ride horses, or go outdoors and do something like really active. So activity might play a role in this month of May coming up. And then we come back to the peace and the quiet and the solitude of the Hierophant. He's like the godly figure. Now again, this is celestial, and it's coming from high up in the cosmic area. Some of you may find that you get this amazing peace coming, or you meditate a lot more, or you connect with your higher self or your spiritual helpers, or you find some sort of celestial intervention, or something about your mind may be at ease, or you may be feeling into yourself or connecting better, or feeling, I don't know, I've just got this feeling of peace. You're just saying it is as it is, and I feel okay, I feel protected, or I feel that my journey is this. And some of you will awaken to something, and you will be enlightened, or you will be inquiring into areas like this as well. The Hierophant some of you are unlocking something. You're unlocking an answer to something that you've been looking for in terms of your health. If you have had bad health and you've been seeking an answer, this might be coming. And it might be an unusual concept or an unusual idea that comes through unexpectedly and quickly, and from somewhere that you had least expected. But technically it could be quite ethical, and it could even be an old-fashioned idea like homeopathy or Eastern medicine, something traditional that you hadn't thought of before that could help you on your health path if any of you have issues. But certainly these three cups bode well. They bode well for some sort of success, for some new ideas or concepts, or feeling comfortable or feeling protected at this time in May. We move to the finances and the career. And we got this bundle of things. Now remember, we had 3 9s turn up as well. So let's pull them all together and see what's happening here. Unusual cards, I guess, in terms of finances and career, except this one here. He's logical and he's in that finances and money thing. He's holding on to his money quite tightly for fear of not having enough. So he sometimes is a bit worried, but oftentimes he has got the money. It's in places that he has stashed it away or kept it safe. Now these two, the 9s, this is the wish card. This is success. This is thinking things are going okay. And this could be due to hard work or diligence or ideas that you've been applying. It could be that a certain cycle or pattern or evolution of your finances or career is evolving or coming towards an end, but it seems like a good prognosis, or that you've worked hard and it has paid off somewhere along the way. And then when you get the World card come in as well, the World tells us about this accomplishment, this completion, this level of knowledge or attainment or awareness, or to me, these 2 things that she holds in her hand are like scrolls, almost as if you've been awarded your certificate. So you've sat exams and you've become degreed. The World has a great deal of knowledge in it, and she has reached this level of saying, yep, I've done the hard work, I've put the time in, I know what I'm doing. And so there's all this energy here of feeling as though somehow that has paid dividends for you, and it's your knowledge and your hard work that will get us through these times as we emerge. So I'm not feeling as though there's any great fear or worry, a little bit of anxiety here with money, and perhaps holding on to make sure that there is enough, that the bills can be paid, or that the concept of how you move forward is maybe moderated a little bit or watched a little more closely. But with this behind you, I feel you Pisceans, and a lot of you are often self-employed but very multi-skilled or multi-talented. I feel that you can pull on several different resources heading forward if changes need to be made. So we move into this relationship sector, and we got our 3rd 9 card out. And so we have, these 2 are great social cards of happiness, support, feeling providence, community oriented, the sisterhood of life, having friends around you that you know that you can trust and support, gatherings of 3 people. Sometimes this can be your own family, and this is family and love, and going back in time, reconnecting with people you perhaps haven't seen for some time, but definitely feeling treasured and having wonderful friendships around you, which could be really supportive in these times as we move forward. And I think a lot of people will come back to understanding that friendships, whether it be your family or whether it is friends, are invaluable, and they can be the source of pleasure, harmony, balance, positivity, good vibes. You know, all of these things are what friendships and camaraderie and support help to offer. But somewhere in here also is this kind of financial grace or gratitude or bounty or harvest that plays a role. This can be going back in time to visit places you haven't been to some time, to catching up with people you haven't seen, especially families. We might be allowed to reconnect with them as May opens up, and sometimes, you know, attend a wedding or a christening or a gathering. Sometimes this can be previous people coming back into your life, re-honouring the energy of love and harmony. For some people this can be lovers coming back in and re-energizing you, or reconnecting in one way or another. I see a lot of female energy in these cards, so I'm not sure whether this means feminine groups of people getting together, or female support one way or another, or female, that feminine or goddess type energy around as well. So didn't see a lot of positive, I didn't see a lot of negativity coming into this reading. And then we have this beautiful, gorgeous cow with her gentle being and sentient energy, and it says the miracles are endless. It's really interesting that so far for the readings that I've done, the animal oracle has pulled out quite positive messages for all of the zodiac signs so far. So I'm feeling that there is some sort of lift coming as we move into May, which I'm sure all of us will really gratefully accept. So I'm going to read to you from the card, because the card has, beautiful words anyhow. And I won't hold the picture. I will put it down here for you to really focus in on and see her beautiful energy, the sentient energy of nature. And I will read to you both perspectives of this message, because some of you might like to hear the two different dynamics, which is what this particular oracle deck provide. This is the oracle message. You are at a beautiful point in your life today, for your needs are being met effortlessly and in so many ways. Fully embrace this truth by focusing on all you have right now, including the positive relationships that sustain you, the work you are proud to do to contribute to the world, and the activities that inspire you and nourish your soul. Cow Spirit nudges you to pay attention, because this is the perfect time to focus on the choices, actions, and behaviors that you know feed your soul and bring your heart contentment. Now is also the time when you will see many of your projects and commitments that were set in motion in the past begin to yield valuable gifts that will bring you joy and love and sustain you for a long time to come. Stay positive and share your well-being with others. The more you share, the more you will manifest. So be generous. Cow Spirit promises you will never run out of miracles. It's truly, your reading actually is very beautiful. It is full of background support that's coming in from all realms. It's there for you from friends, it's from family, it's from yourself, it's from your cosmic, celestial, and galactic helpers. It's a beautiful, warm, generous energy field that's coming in here to provide this last part of the messages for you. So I hope you have really enjoyed the positivity that's come through the reading, and may that follow you into the month of May as we all emerge from this. Cow Spirit asks you to pay attention to how you nourish your mind, body, and spirit, because right now you are wobbling around like a newborn calf on its unsteady legs. Perhaps you've been spending too much time distracting yourself on the internet, or obsessing over a relationship, or choosing to eat food that is not healthy. Whatever it is, you're being nudged to assess how you are looking after your needs. Remember, the universe has a way of reflecting back to you events and conditions that match how you treat yourself. Cow Spirit reminds you that the universe wants to give you the very best, but needs you to do your part to participate and nourish your well-being. Heed her message and everything will shift in your favor. And that's if any of you have been feeling that slightly, more down or trapped in or stuck effect. But there is lots of vibrancy and positivity within your reading.